Matt, thank you. The Target 12 investigators take you inside the Mafia. A mob witness has died. Joe DeLuca, who was a made member of the Patriarca crime family, later testified against a Mafia kingpin at a major trial in Boston. Target 12 investigator Tim White is here now with the details on the dual life DeLuca lived.
Joe DeLuca became a made member of the New England crime family in the mid-90s, a reward after doing a favor for the mob boss at the time, the same man he would later testify against. In 2018, Joe DeLuca took the stand at federal court in Boston, telling a jury he buried the body of a former nightclub owner, Stephen DeSaro, behind this mill building on Branch Avenue in Providence in 1993. After testifying, he wasn't too keen on answering Target 12's questions.
The butler did it, buddy. You better go look for somebody else.
By all accounts, was a decent person, but a decent person doesn't move a dead body as a favor.
That favor was for then mob boss Francis Cadillac Frank Salemi. At trial, we learned Salemi called DeLuca's brother, Bobby DeLuca, after Salemi had DeSaro killed. Joe DeLuca testified he met Salemi in this North Providence parking lot to retrieve the tarp-wrapped body. Salemi inducted Joe DeLuca into the mob, and Bobby was elevated to Mafia captain. But many knew Joe DeLuca as a bakery worker who went by the name Pizza Chip Joe. Do you think a lot of people realize that Pizza Chip Joe was a made member of the New England crime family?
No way. No way possible.
12 News law enforcement analyst Stephen O'Donnell, who went undercover on the mob as a state police investigator, says DeLuca flew under the radar.
He loved the idea of being a mob guy, but didn't want to be a mob guy, and he lived in both worlds.
Bobby DeLuca, too, testified against Salemi. Their cooperation with the government spared both men prison time for their roles in the crime. Salemi and a mob associate were sentenced to life behind bars. The former Mafia Don died last year at a federal prison in Missouri. Joe DeLuca's wake is scheduled for Monday evening in Providence. Coming up new at 6, why law enforcement may be on high alert for those services. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, 12 News.
Now at 6, the Target 12 investigators take you inside the Mafia. Law enforcement may be on high alert this Monday for the wake of a made member of the Patriarca crime family who died on Saturday.
Joe DeLuca was a star witness against a former mob boss at a major trial in Boston in 2018. Target 12 investigator Tim White is here now with why his cooperation with the government put his calling hours on police radar screens. Tim?
Both Joe DeLuca and his brother, former mob capo Bobby DeLuca, became government cooperators, and Target 12 has learned law enforcement will be monitoring Joe DeLuca's wake.
The butler did it, buddy. You better go.
Mobster Joe DeLuca wasn't inclined to answer Target 12's questions after leaving federal court in Boston in 2018. Moments before, he told the jury he helped bury the body of Stephen DeSaro behind a Branch Avenue mill building in Providence in 1993, a favor for then mob boss Francis Cadillac Frank Salemi. After DeSaro's body was discovered 23 years later, DeLuca and his brother, former mob captain Bobby DeLuca, testified against Salemi.
The adage is that someone cooperated, typically in the mob world, that they're supposed to end up getting killed.
12 News law enforcement analyst Stephen O'Donnell went undercover on the mob as a state police investigator. Do you think that this wake and funeral is on law enforcement's radar screen for security purposes as well as intelligence?
Yeah, absolutely. That's really a no-brainer.
Bobby DeLuca also wore a wire in a sweeping 2011 mob case that took down former mob boss Luigi Baby Shack's Menacchio. Target 12 has learned Bobby DeLuca vanished to Florida. While it's unclear if DeLuca will attend his brother's wake, the state police tell Target 12 they will have a presence outside the funeral home.
So law enforcement certainly will be there to make sure that there's no violence.
The DeLuca brothers' testimony played a key role in sending Salemi and a mob associate to prison for life. Bobby since denounced the mob, and Joe DeLuca testified that the secret oath he took after burying DeSaro's body to enter the mob no longer meant much.
It's a broken organization, doesn't have the power and the sachet it had years ago, but doesn't mean it's not out there.
Salemi died in a federal prison in Missouri last year. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, 12 News.